Yeah.
Head over to Pro Football Network Mock Draft Simulator, the official mock draft simulator of the Tank Talk podcast. Share your results with us on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you call it nowadays. Maranta, we won't go down that road today.
Don't do it.
We know how you feel about that.
Don't do it.
Share your results with us. Hashtag PFNMDS. All right. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. So, there's a lock here. We're going to go Caleb Williams. Right? I feel like that makes sense.
I think he's like minus like 9,000 right now.
Yeah, it'd be weird if he wasn't going first.
And so with this next pick, the Washington Commanders, this is interesting because Adam Schefter was actually on a Commanders podcast. I hope the name is Left Hand Up podcast.
Come on.
He said he told the guys that were hosting, yeah, go ahead and get your Jaden Daniels jerseys.
Holy what?
And that instantly moved the line from like minus 130 to minus like 165 or something like that. So, second overall pick here, Washington Commanders, new era, the Jaden Daniels era.
That makes sense to me. With Cliff there. Hey, Patriots need a quarterback. Just get Drake May. He's right there. Why would you trade back? Just get him right at 3.
Okay. So that brings us to the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like this one, this one that might be a given as well. Kyler Murray hasn't had a wide receiver one since DeAndre Hopkins. I think this one's easy. You don't got to stress too much about this. I'm sure their phone is ringing with some trades right now, but you got to stick with Marvin Harrison Jr. here out of Ohio State.
IO. Yeah, I kind of agree with you with that. Why would you trade? Just get the best receiver in the draft. Hey, shout out the Chargers. You think they're going to get J.J. McCarthy? I don't.
No, we're not doing that, bro.
Anyways.
We're not doing that.
Justin Herbert needs some help on the offensive line. Just get Joe Alt. I feel like he's been connected.
Hey, that's the hardball way, bro.
Yeah.
Build from the inside out.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. I could even see them potentially trading back as well. That brings us to the New York Bills Giants.
Oh, no.
Because I don't know if you've seen, they signed another Buffalo Bill in Jordan Phillips the other day.
Oh, they did. You're right. I did see that.
And the week before that, this one might have went under the radar. Isaiah McKenzie. No, New York
Giants.
Giants.
I did see that, yeah.
So there's the New York Bills, or the whatever the fuck you want to call them.
The Giant Bills.
The Giant Bills. Like I mentioned earlier, they haven't had a wide receiver one since Odell Beckham Jr. And that's...
So they're going to get Brock Bowers?
That'd be the Giants fucking thing. But I think... Just go Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, bro. Just... Get the best
receiver. So far, there hasn't been no trade-ups.
No, I don't think there will be. Top 6, I don't think so. You're going to have to send a lot.
The only thing that I could see, like a crazy trading up into the beyond third pick, is if Drake May falls. I think that's where you see the Vikings pull the trigger and trade up. But other than that,
yeah,
no reason.
I don't think he's going to fall, though. Like, just the hype on him, too.
People are saying Buffalo Bills could potentially be trading up in the top 10, but it's another guarantee I could tell you. Not happening. Sorry about it.
Well, Von Miller said that, so he said in Bean we trust, okay?
Did he say top 10?
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I can't remember. Titans. Anyways, the Tennessee Titans.
Shitty.
2 players in mind. Do we go offensive lineman or do we go for Brock Bowers?
So let me tell you, you fucked up the 1.5.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know I did.
Don't do it again.
What you talking about?
You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not even gonna pick him. I'm taking Fashanu. They're saying He's up there for the offensive tackles. They need offensive linemen bad. So yeah, go get Will Levis some help.
Go get him some fucking more of that mayo. Hey, do we know if this mayo is going to be expiring?
My guess is it's already expired.
Fuck.
I didn't go to like a high value store to buy a prop, man.
It says
went to,
October
like, the dollar
17th,
store. What?
23.
Oh, that's been expired.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't.
Yeah, because in a couple weeks that thing's going to be a year old.
Yeah, I went to the dollar store to buy jars of, I wasn't buying like Hellman's or something fancy to put a sticker on it.
Just dollar store.
It's crazy to think about because literally when you made that, we were still upstairs.
Yeah.
I think it's turning a little yellow.
It looked yellow from here.
Don't open it.
Well, also, I don't
Maybe
think...
we should just ship it off to him.
I don't think the yellow label helps it. You know what I mean?
Like a contrast, or I don't know. Yeah. Kind of blends in.
Business.
Let's dive back in.
All right, where we at?
Atlanta Falcons. So what I'm thinking here,
That's on you.
Like we mentioned earlier, there's a chance that they could get this pick taken away.
But for now,
they still got the 8 spot.
So they get JJ McCarthy?
That would be wild. I'm not going to do what you did. I don't think they got any interest in Brock Bowers.
No, I don't think so either.
I could see them potentially throwing a curveball and taking Rome Odunze. Potentially.
Do they need him, though?
But I think this year, defensive head coach, defensive minded, they need him. Add to that defensive line. Everyone's been picking him here. The offensive linebacker. That's what it says on this card. Speaking of cards, bro, I'm still waiting on fucking Roll Tide Willie's card to come in, bro. I think we got scammed.
You might have. Willie said, "Give me that."
He don't give a piss about nothing but the tie. You ain't getting my autograph card I've written in crayon. Anyways, Atlanta Falcons, I think they make the right decision here. Go help their defensive line out with Dallas Turner.
All right. Here we are.
Bring it on!
A tough pick. Chicago Bears can do a few things.
No trades yet.
No. You think the Bears will be the one?
It was rumored earlier this week they might be shopping to get out of there.
Who's up there that someone might get?
So if we're looking at the board, so you're thinking for the Vikings, like we are talking about earlier, the Bears and the Jets aren't trade threats to get JJ McCarthy.
No.
If you're still interested in him.
But, like, who would trade up for someone besides JJ McCarthy? So it'd be either Brock Bowers or Rome Odunze?
Maybe even Latu.
Latu. I don't know. I think we're just gonna make a pick here.
Because last year they traded back. If you recall, they had the 9th overall pick.
Wow.
9th or 10th, something like that. They traded back in with the Eagles. The Eagles came up and got Jalen Carter.
That is right.
So maybe they do it again.
The Eagles?
Not the Eagles. I'm just meaning like the Chicago Bears trade up.
Bear Dawn. Yeah, I don't even know who they'd take. I think.
Anytime.
Yeah, we got all day.
Brother Bren, take your time. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
We got all night.
We're doing good.
Branton wants to stay here all night, he said.
Let's go. Rome Odunze.
Pair him up with Caleb.
Yeah. Just in case, Keenan Allen, he's getting older, even though he's had a great season last year.
Maybe one of his best.
Yeah. If he gets injured, too, Rome Odunze is right there. Step up.
Not bad. Okay, New York Jets. What do you think of their new uniforms?
The same, but different. I have nothing positive or negative to say.
So they had a meeting. Today, first day of voluntary workouts or whatever. Why not bring Brock Bowers in for a visit?
Brock Bowers.
So he's there today, first day of the teams there. So I think Brock Bowers falls to the New York Jets in the new sweet uniform.
I think that makes sense. He does both jobs, offensive lineman and receiver. Yeah, that's easy.
Minnesota Vikings at 11, Brother Bren. Who
Oh, the Vikings. We've been talking about it all freaking day. J.J. McCarthy.
Okay, they do it.
Yeah, they do it.
Sitting right there in front of their face.
That's their guy. They say, you know what?
Why do you
do
think?
Your job.
Why do you think, though?
I think with how it's McConnell, right?
Yeah.
McConnell and McCown. Holy shit.
Quite a duo.
Yeah. No. McCown, and McCarthy? No.
That's crazy.
No, they got to take him just because of that. I'm sorry. They got to take him just because of that.
The McTriple.
That. Holy shit. McDonald's? Call him right now.
All right, so that brings us to the Denver Broncos. Hopefully we're going to have some sweet uniforms coming up. We're kind of pissed off, bro, because we wanted J.J. McCarthy to fall to us at 12.
Or maybe they're the ones that trade with the Bears as a safety net.
Potentially.
But they don't have a second rounder, I don't think. So
I think they would have to end up giving up their next year's first.
Yeah.
But anywho,
they're still at a quarterback. So
yeah, the board fell the way we didn't want it to fall. So what we're going to do here, we need help pretty much everywhere, to be honest.
Pretty much.
So maybe we just hang around and see what quarterbacks are available in the second round, or we're just going to ride with Jarrett Stidham. Sean Payton loves Jarrett Stidham. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to take a position of need. Latu, edge out of UCLA, help the defense.
Boom. All right. Hey, that's cool. That's cool.
Let's head to Vegas. What are we thinking, Mark Davis? With your fucking bowl cut.
And got my Xbox in my bag.
And your Lunchables.
You think he's doing this on his Xbox? In my draft?
I swear to God. I would be shocked if he wasn't.
That shit might be awesome.
He's probably freaking out. He's like, oh, fuck. Vegas Aces got worse. Indiana Fever's coming around.
Yeah, you think he's worried about
that? He's nervous, bro.
Nah, I think they get more help on the defense because they know defense wins championships. Quinyon Mitchell.
Wow. In my opinion, probably the best corner in this draft.
I agree. And no disrespect to Terrion Arnold.
He's good. Still no trades.
None. Maybe we should do no trades this one. Nah, we got to do a trade.
Maybe we don't.
Maybe we don't.
So you never know how the board is going to fall.
That's true.
New Orleans Saints, obviously, you can see here, we need offensive line help.
Bad.
We're down bad at the offensive line position, so we're going to fix that. Talise Fuaga out of Oregon State.
I feel like that's an easy pick for them.
And this leaves you with the Indianapolis Colts.
Hey, brother Ballard.
Oh, no.
I'm feeling better. I'm back in the warm, brother.
Oh, no.
Where's my Jimi Hendrix guitar? I need to sell it. Or did I buy it? Fuck, I need another one.
Dear Lord. Okay. We need help with corners bad. Terrion Arnold.
Boom.
Easy.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I feel
like I said, I mean, they're going to have some options there. It really just depends how that board falls.
Yeah. Because I feel like if those two aren't there, they'll probably trade back. I don't see why they wouldn't get more capital.
So I'm looking here. I'm just trying to see who potentially could be trading up with the Seahawks here. Because let's look at the best available. So you got Jared Verse out of Florida State edge. You got Troy Fatanu, Marius Mims, J.C. Latham. Heavy offensive tackle here, as you can see. Then you got Brian Thomas Jr., who everyone's been speculating about being one of those top-tier receivers. So
what?
I think the Seahawks stick here. This could potentially be a landing spot for the Bengals, in my opinion, or maybe even the Dolphins, bro.
I was thinking about Dolphins offensive lineman.
Maybe, but I feel like they one of them could fall in their laps because potentially maybe you trade up for a Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, that's true. He's still sitting there.
I don't think the Bills take that big of a jump because that's the next team I can see needing a receiver. So as a Seattle Seahawks, I'm going to stick here. Again, need some offensive line help, but I'm seeing Jared Verse here. If I'm Seattle, I did not expect him to be here. Another defensive head coach, Mike McDonald from Baltimore. Should take best available. Go Jared Verse here.
Boom. We got the Jags.
Duval.
They say, you know what? You left us with all these offensive tackles. We got to pick one of them, right? Now, which one are we thinking here? Let's just go with Troy Fautanu.
There you go.
Troy Fautanu. Feel like that makes sense with them.
So Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals.
This one, I mean, they got some options here as well.
Yeah, they do.
They depending on what happens with T. Higgins, maybe they could go after Brian Thomas Jr., but I don't see him happening here. I think they go either offensive tackle or defensive tackle.
I agree.
They got some options there in terms of offensive tackles, Latham and Mims. But you know what? I think, like we were talking about earlier, any other draft, maybe one of these two guys could be getting picked earlier. They're going to go with Byron Murphy II.
Byron.
Out of Texas, help that defensive line out.
Yeah, they need him bad on the defensive line.
The Rams might need some help here too.
Oh, the Rams? The Rams! I'm seeing they also need an offensive lineman, a corner, and an edge. I feel like I did this, try to make Donnie do this in the last mock draft we had. I feel like Chop Robinson's only right for them. You know, just the comparison with Aaron Donald, just athletic freaks. Just makes sense.
Chop is a sweet name for an edge, too.
Chop.
You know the story behind it?
Yeah.
Pork Chop.
Pork Chop Robinson.
His mom said he was a big-ass baby, so they call him Pork Chop. Steelers, they could – this is another team that's intriguing with the Brian Thomas Jr. conversation as well, but
you're not going to do it.
Knowing their history, bro.
You're right.
Build from the line, man. So I think they pair Broderick Jones out of Georgia, who they picked in the first round last year, pair him back up with his former teammate Amirius Mims.
Okay, there we go.
Line. Miami Dolphins. Miami
Is that coming?
Miami Dolphins.
Geez, Brian Thomas.
That's intriguing, bro. It's intriguing. Pair him up with Tyreek Hill because, like, Tyreek Hill even mentioned himself, like
after the contract, he's
after
done.
his contract, he's retired.
How many years he has left?
I think like 2 or 3.
2? That's pretty much the rookie deal.
Sitting right there in front of your face, bro. Imagine the wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Brian Thomas. Come on, bro.
I just think they need too much offensive line help. They need offensive linemen bad. And I think they're that desperate.
They also need to fill the void of Christian Wilkins.
That whole defense.
Well.
Yeah.
That boy Johnny staring at you right in your face as well.
They need a lot.
Do you think in this scenario, it's like, okay, we have way too many options here. We don't want to make the wrong decision, so let's trade back and get some assets. I can see that being an option as well.
Who would trade up, though? And this is probably for Brian Thomas at this point.
Yes, and the only team I can think of is the Bills, and there's no chance in hell Miami's taking a trade.
Hell no. Hell no. You think, you think CD's going to get re-signed? Because they've been talking about that, too.
Yeah, he didn't show up to their voluntary workout.
Yeah.
Now, let's keep in mind, voluntary, but we did the same thing with Stephon Diggs last year. So,
and look where he is now.
You know what I mean?
Dallas jumps up to get Brian Thomas. That'd be crazy.
You tell me. We're able to do free trades.
Free trades.
Unlike those other mock draft simulators where they make you fucking pay. Maranto, can you believe that? You gotta pay to trade in those other simulators.
Goddamn society. All these companies care about is their bottom line and making money.
Yeah.
They're going to take J.C. Latham.
Okay, they're going to stick.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were on to something. Maybe Dallas traded up.
Nah. They thought about it though.
There's no chaos in this week's mock draft. Sorry about it.
No, nothing.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh,
Pretty
oh
aggressive
boy.
team in the draft normally.
Oh boy.
This one's tough too because I can see them potentially trading back, depending on the offer they get. But they need help in the cornerback room, and it's tough for me to pick anybody other than Nate Wiggins here. Speedy cornerback. Although his weight, some are saying, is an issue. He might be too light, which is concerning in terms of trying to make big time tackles and all that. But he's an athletic freak. He can make plays happen. Philly likes that, so add him to their secondary position in need. Minnesota Vikings on the clock again. Do we add Brian Thomas Jr.?
I think we are. I think we are.
Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes. Jordan Addison.
I don't know why I always fucking blank on his name every fucking time. I don't know why.
Addison, put some respect on his name.
Brian Thomas Jr. the Vikings.
Yes. One less thing JJ has to worry about.
So that kind of puts him in a position where, like, okay, maybe if we can't get this deal done,
right there,
we might be okay.
Yeah, they'll be set.
That is crazy. Chaos happened.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, Dallas Cowboys are sitting. How the fuck did we end up here? Well, listen here. I went over my notes. People saying it's a bunch of scribbles, but I think it's some important information on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, I'm sick of the bullshit of everyone coming at the way I write. I fucking had enough. And listen, I love Dak Prescott. He's the face of this franchise. I can't see him wearing anything other but a star on his helmet.
Nothing but.
Like, he ain't going nowhere. Like, why y'all think he's going to go? Like, we got him in the palm of our hands. He going to get his money. It ain't no problem.
So,
oh, I already know who you're going to ask about. Because I've been seeing this bullshit across the interwebs as well. Or at least my son Steven has been telling me, because I don't tap into none of that shit.
Okay.
I don't even know how to unlock my phone.
There's no way you don't know how to do that.
Well, you heard my ringtone last week. I didn't even know I had that. I guess it was set as the Minions theme song.
Jim, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Who the fuck is Jim? My name's fucking Jerry. Put some fucking respect on my name.
At least you remember your name. That was a test. Good job.
He's getting up there. He's gonna probably
Good
start
job.
forgetting his name soon. So that's,
Listen, I know I made the deal with God. I was not gonna ask for no Super Bowl, but God, I need him. Please, I don't got much time left.
So you going offensive lineman or defensive lineman here? Because that's basically what you guys need.
Oh shit, we're drafting.
Yeah, we're drafting.
I'm just too concerned because all this bullshit, like Sheedy Lamb isn't even showing up to practice.
It's voluntary.
How you gonna get better if you don't? Oh, it's voluntary.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't have to go.
No.
Well, I'm just gonna let my son take care of this.
Okay.
He's stressing me out. Dallas needs some offensive line help.
Yeah, they do.
Lost some key pieces there. Tyron Smith heading to the New York Jets, or as Michael Lombardi likes to call them, the New York Ifs. If they stay healthy, they could be great.
If they change their jerseys back to what they were when they won the Super Bowl, they'll win another Super Bowl. You know.
That's what you think.
If.
like the Joe Namath jerseys?
Yeah.
They tried that for a little bit, but they let go Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan, so they had their shot. But anyways, Jackson Powers Johnson.
Oh.
I could see him, Jackson Powers Johnson. I mean, how could he turn down a guy with the name Powers in his name, and he's an offensive lineman? I can't see him. I know he had the O on his helmet in college, but now he's got a star.
Okay.
Aiden's Green Bay Packers. So last time, Aiden, when we did our mock draft 1.5 as a collective on the show, you said maybe they need some help on the defensive line. Has anything changed since then?
He hasn't been following, folks. Okay. Yeah. So I think we're just going to stick with it. It's saying on here they need a linebacker, corner, safety, guard, and tackle.
Everything you just said.
Wow. Okay. This one's kind of tough. I think. Yeah. Yeah. So they got rid of Bakhtiari. That's a big hole to fill. Let's get Tyler Guyton, another big man, to help block for Jordan Love. Protect your guys.
Protect your guys. That brings us to Tampa Bay. Here you got some options here as well. Obviously, according to Pro Football Network Simulator here, their biggest position in need is edge. And I'm not talking Adam Copeland. On this day, I see clearly.
Tampa Bay is gonna pick a
Kool-Aid McKinstry
okay.
out of Alabama. Help that
Don't get
cornerback
pissed
room a little
about
bit.
nothing but the
Good
Bay.
God.
Yeah, change it up. Arizona Cardinals back up. I think it's time. I feel like this pairing will be very well because they need one bad. Johnny Newton.
That boy Johnny.
Yeah, that boy Johnny.
Defensive
Shots,
team, man.
explosives. Yeah.
That brings us to the Buffalo Bills.
Don't you say it. That white boy sitting up there. Don't you do it. Don't you do
what?
it. Cracker of the day.
CTSPM.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee got that award the other day. Shout out.
Same day as I can't say that word, but of the day, OJ.
He got the award too.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
CTSPN podcast cover suit Tyreek Hill. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in.
Yeah,
I can
need that.
I'm gonna try something here because we haven't been able to use this feature of free trades yet. And on the back end, there is some trades that normally happen. So let's test something out real quick. Where they at? I have a tough time seeing on hers. Carolina Panthers looking to get in the first round.
Way.
And we know that Carolina connection with old Baller Bean, right?
Both of them. And McDermott.
Carolina Panthers are calling. So you know what? We're going to send you the 33rd overall pick. Let's see. We get you all one-on-one as well. And shit, next year's third, too. Accepted. Last time we did a trade, it took us like 10 attempts, so I'm kind of impressed.
Hey, we're good. We got it.
But now the Carolina Panthers are in the first round at 28.
Oh, they get a quarterback. Nice.
And the Buffalo Bills trade out of the first round. Did you say take a quarter? Come on, man.
Just joking. Just joking.
Carolina Panthers are getting a weapon for Bryce Young. Maybe help him out a little bit. Adonai Mitchell out of Texas.
Holy shit.
Panthers make the big jump, get their maybe future wide receiver one.
Lion. Who do they get here?
So last year they threw a couple curveballs, and everyone said they had the worst draft of all time.
It turned out
to be one of their better drafts.
Yeah. That's why I don't know who I want to get for the Detroit Lions.
I feel like you've said this about every pick you had so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I told you this draft. I have no clue.
It's 10 days away, bro. You better figure it the fuck out.
I'll do more homework, but let's just get
buzzing out bells at the box. Who are you picking?
Let's get Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman.
Yeah, hands team. Need another
Why
guy.
You get Keon Coleman?
They need another receiver, man.
Just asking a little description on the pick. That's all.
Okay, so we saw the Lions had a few drops, and they got rid of a few receivers. Amon-Ra is a really good receiver. They just need more. The more weapons, the better. Keon Coleman.
I like it.
Thank you.
Baltimore Ravens. It's well known that they love Iowa Hawkeyes.
No.
And they had just lost Geno Stone to
No.
in-division rival the Bengals. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go Cooper DeJean. He had an impressive pro day. Ran a 4.4. Athletic freak, can make plays happen, as you've seen with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Maybe the only exciting thing that came out of Iowa Hawkeyes football last season, because they had no offense. Cooper DeJean to the Ravens.
Coop. No. The San Francisco 49ers.
I don't know who they're going to get.
They need help on the offensive line bad, so we're just going to get Graham Barton.
Boom. Get themselves a new center. Kansas City Chiefs.
With the last pick of the first round.
The last pick in the first round. They need offensive line help as well. Everyone's got them taking a receiver here. I don't think that will take place. Kingsley Suamatawa Ala. I know I fucked that one up, but that's what we're going with. Did we make your team better? Did we make your team worse? You tell us in the comment section here. If you want to make your own mock draft, forget that other mock draft simulator. They make you pay to trade. What kind of ridiculousness is that?
That's some BS.
You know what?
You have to pay to mock.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
It's fucked up, isn't it? So that's why I'm going to go Pro Football Network with their free trades on their mock draft simulator. I would go nowhere else but PFN. So with that being said, scan the QR code. Go create your own mock draft for free trades. And once you're done with that mock, share it with us on all of our social platforms. Head over to Twitter. Tag us at TankTalk_pod. Also tag PFN365 with hashtag PFNMDS.